And me and Dio was talking some mad shit about you, but yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about normal.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you're my friend. I expect you to talk mad shit.
And I'm using the team I arguably is probably one of the most annoying to ever come across.
Well, I see you have Tits McGee on deck.
Yeah, that's the problem, because Tits McGee is all about her own vanity.
Well, yeah, that's how that would work.
Mm-hmm. Tits McGee is all about her vanity, the pop star, and the tryhard. Mm-hmm.
Her dreams are painted all over the streets. Every battle to her is a canvas for her art. Isla and Amanda.
Okay, I'm sure all that makes sense in context.
Well, Dio was asking me what the hell if I knew what parallaxing is, and I told him I don't. When has he ever known me to know things?
No, ignorance is bliss, and that's why you're so happy. Oh wait.
Really, Das?
Come on, man. The joke was right there.
Really, man? That wasn't an accidental button press. I'm actually just really. Don't do me like that. All right.
You're the one that fucking rides off it, man. What do you want?
So I'm taking new applications for a new co-host because apparently this one's broken.
I'm working fine, thank you very much.
Apparently you need some more maintenance on that adaptive AI as his. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a projectile. I was like, where's the damn projectile? There it is. Found it.
Doesn't have the same girls go. Yeah, no, I can understand that. What else we got in the news? They talked about Saskatchewan.
Yeah, Rick and Morty coming back around. Oh, you had some anime news or whatever?
I'm still digging. I had something on deck.
Past tense, had.
Yeah, that was a drink or so ago.
That's right, she has a teleport. I keep forgetting that.
Kind of important.
I mean, I don't play this character. I don't play this team.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you fought against these characters before, correct?
It was kind of a short round, but yes.
Alright, well, okay, so then you didn't have that much experience with it. Alright, that's all I needed, really. Now.
Fuck. It's too far. There it is.
Woo. I'm kind of surprised we're still talking about that. Apparently Spider-Man No Way Home is making, like, huge box office records still.
I mean, it's a Spider-Man movie. One of the first Marvel movies to more or less come out. Well, official Marvel movies, more or less. Because I know it was Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, X-Men. Those like the first ones that came out through Fox Marvel. I want to say.
Okay, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No, Spider-Man's Sony Marvel.
Really? I thought it was no. The other one was Fox Marvel. The
That's X-Men.
yeah, X-Men was Fox Marvel. Excuse me. Yeah, like
it's fine. Trust me, I've had to tap dance around that with people before because they're like, oh, well, it's like, you know, Spider-Man's, you know, part of the Fox Marvel thing. It's like, no, he's not.
Like, I would say, which Spider-Man are you talking about? Because there's been technically
None of them.
Yeah, because they've all been Sony.
Yeah.
And Disney finally owns all the rights to Spidey-Man.
No, they don't.
They
No,
don't?
They not.
I thought they did already.
No. They are in a deal with Disney. And
Alright, yeah, because Sony's gonna crap out 2 more Marvel movies before they kind of give it up.
No, I mean, from what the trailers look like, it doesn't look like they're going to be bad movies. Well, I know you got Morbius coming around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Morbius looks good, I'm not gonna lie. And there's been talk about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And they're like, oh, well, you know what? It's like, maybe we should sit there and, like, talk about, you know, The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Like, that is a fallout of Spider-Man No Way Home, is the fact that apparently people are looking back at Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man as a good Spider-Man. Which, I was always defending him, to be honest with you. Like, I always thought he was a good Spider-Man. Like,
He's a good Spider-Man. He is a good Spider-Man, because, like, that one actually had he was still in high school, got spider powers, out of high school, still with spider powers, and shit just keeps happening around. That's kind of how we grew up with Spider-Man, mostly.
Well, I did watch the Tobey Maguire growing up.
Yeah, me too. Like, he had he got his spider powers while he was in high school, but that was kind of a short run. Whoa.
Anyway, so the Tobey Maguire's happened, and, you know, it was campy, it was fun, it was alright. Then the Andrew Garfield's, like, came out, and I vastly prefer the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man over the Tobey Maguire one. Now, I will say, and I fully stand by this opinion, Tobey Maguire had better villains. Like, way better villains.
Yeah, he did. Fucking Soul Satellite. Fucking...
But Garfield had a better balance of, like, you know, Peter Parker to Spider-Man, in my opinion.
Yeah, because Tobey Maguire, his was like, I gotta be Spider-Man more of the time than everything else. Tobey Maguire, I'm balance of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. And Tom Holland, his is more the balance of trying to understand if he can be either or. Yeah.
Which is an interesting take, but I suppose it's not the first take on that idea.
Hadouken cheese. The Hadouken cheese. That's why everybody hates Athena. I wonder, why does... I was trying to remember, where was the hate with Athena? Oh, right. Her Hadouken-ass cheese Psycho Ball.
Anyway. So Sony Marvel is a different Marvel universe completely. They haven't confirmed or denied that Andrew Garfield is the Sony Marvel Spider-Man. So it's just kind of in limbo right now.
Okay.
But ergo, so Venom and Morbius are in the same universe. And they already have a version of Vulture in the same universe, at least from the trailers of the movie. So there's been a few theories about that. Well, how does that work? Well, it's like, well, technically Vulture didn't sign a contract with Disney, he signed a contract with Sony whenever he made that movie.
Right.
So there's some ambiguity there, but it sounds like they're just going to treat it kind of like they do J. Jonah. Whereas, like, there's just a J. Jonah in every universe that looks the same.
I want pictures of Spider-Man. He's a damn menace. Deep down inside, he's actually a Spider-Man fanboy, but he will not let his feelings be known.
Yeah.
Which makes me laugh hard. Like, oh, he's a Spider-Man fanboy, but nobody will ever know. They are not allowed to know.
Right. Anyway, so Morbius around the corner.
Sanic's around the corner too.
Well, Doctor Strange around the corner. Moon Knight's around the corner.
I think Moon Knight's already out.
I don't think so. It might be. No, if it was out already, my feed would have blown up like twice over.
Okay. Because if it was like a movie, more or less, like, oh yeah, we're just streaming episodes, and you watch somebody about to give shit to Athena.
So going back to Tiny Tina for a second, apparently somebody already made Shrek in the game.
God damn it all.
You knew it'd be coming.
And they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming. I'm sorry, Athena, I just want to curve stomp you because you just annoy the hell out of me for no reason. I don't know what it is, your existence just irritates me.
Apparently the Dragon Ball Super the Dragon Ball Super movie apparently got stalled indefinitely.
Oh yeah, Toei Animation got hacked. And I mean like seriously like hacked for I don't know whatever reason. Like any and all their animations, regardless of what they are going to be put on hold indefinitely until they can actually fix their system problems.
So that might have been the anime news I was thinking about earlier.
I mean, that also put a damper on me because I watch stuff that are basically made by Toei Animation, especially One Piece. Like, that got put on, like, an indefinite hold. Like, just hear One Piece fans in the distance just half screaming. But that's usually because it's... Well, that's just the anime fans versus the actual manga fans who are just laughing... Who are laughing maniacally because of what happened in the latest chapters. And I know you're probably never going to do it, so I'm just going to go ahead into spoilers.
Clarify what you're spoiling first.
I'm spoiling the One Piece chapter that recently came out, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be much of a spoiler.
I'm watching One Piece the anime.
Oh, okay.
I'm past season 2.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm caught up on the anime of One Piece, or One Punch.
One Piece or One Punch?
You said One Punch, right?
No, actual pause now. I said One Piece. One Piece.
Oh, then carry on. Yeah, then carry on. My bad. I heard One Punch.
Okay. Alright. Anyway, proceeding. I had to pause because you confused me and got me kicked by Benny Morrow, little bastard. Anyway. How? Ah, fuck. Okay. Benny Morrow decided, like, okay, actual hitting you now. Alright. Cool. Fuck you too, then.
Lightning flip kick.
Yeah, lightning flip kick into the actual EX hit. But anyway, yeah, in One Piece. Okay. God damn. And he's actually hitting me like oh him for real. Like, alright. Go away.
I need to actually take care of you.
I actually need to take care of a problem real quick. Give me a second. Guy hit me way too hard. But yeah, in the actual One Piece manga, Luffy is going full Looney Tunes on the current antagonist that he is fighting. Because it's basically the 4 big Emperors of the Sea. And I mean, he's going full rubber hose animation, cartoonish Tom and Jerry bullshit on him.
Hold on, let me pull this out from behind my back.
Yes, indeed!
No, I get it. I mean, yeah. It's like,
it is hilarious because the current antagonist was literally doing the final boss, I'm being the bully and being everybody's fucking ass, and then here comes Luffy. He got his ass kicked in whatever forms he was trying to do, and then like, you know what? I'm gonna do something goofy. I'm gonna fuck him up. And it's working.
It's something goofy. I'm gonna do the Luffy.
Well, you're not wrong. And your insufferable need to want to wait for the One Punch Man anime instead of, like, you know, reading the manga.
Well, I don't have the manga handy. That's the problem.
I've sent you official links to it in your Discord.
I'm a hard copy person. You know this. Like the only reason that fucking I even wound up like catching up on Z finally is because the fact Super was coming out and you sent me those links. Like otherwise I would have sit there and was like, no, I'll just wait for the digital copy or my physical copy.
God damn it, DOS.
I can't help what I am, man.
It's great to, you know, you're supporting the official release and all. I mean, I do that too. I buy the digital copy.
Not even that. It's just I have zero faith in like companies.
Round one. Ready?
Like again, yes, part of it is like yes, I want to support the official releases, blah blah blah.
I mean, I do it too by buying digital, either way, but yeah, it's still supporting the official release, but you have your method.
That's
and...
the thing, is like I don't trust digital. Like I am.
No, I understand. I understand.
Like it's like I get the idea. It's like, oh yeah, you buy the thing, you own the thing, but it's like if you don't have a physical copy of it, basically, it's like, oh well, it's like, you know, that whatever it is can be taken away at a fucking like snap.
Correct. I mean, I technically do know a comic book artist, Jim Ballard. He does Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. It's a good comic book. I, you know, prefer the physical copy of his comic book, and like, I mean, I actually do know him in that sort of sense, like how would talk to you and Dio.
Yeah.
It's usually I kind of me and him had a conversation like, man, I kind of miss having your physical copies. Like, hold on, wait a minute, you still buy the physical copies? Yeah, it's better than having the because the off chance we actually do get to actually meet person to person, I'm gonna have you sign it. I mean, just because, you know, you're my friend doesn't mean I'm not gonna support, you know, get the digital copies only.
Yeah. No, I can dig.
Yeah, because I also had to tell him, like, you know, it kind of hurts my feelings because the comic book shop I go to is technically closed until further notice because things happen with the owner and family. Yeah, like, you do that, and that's usually where I went to go buy the actual physical copy of it. And it's like, okay.
I mean, that's a thing taken off the table. It's like, yeah, you see kind of where the argument I have coming from.
And that's because of the physical copy, not digital.
Well, that's still kind of my argument. It's like, you know, because you just got your access denied or something, and they can sit there and like pull that shit faster digitally.
Showing their resilience here.
And Athena's dead. Oh no. Now to use a character I still... This is literally a team I don't care about, but I'm doing well.
Hey, take fucking the graces you can get, right?
I guess.
So what else? So I saw Jackass.
Woo. Okay, how'd that work out for you, Jackass?
I mean, again, it's like I really like Jackass going in, so it was kind of a nice treat today. I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, yes, Jackass forever. I swear to God, if Mai's ass gets his DMCA'd, I'm just turning off the game. I'm quitting KOF Fighters. I swear
is that the fucking thing that's gonna get you to turn off?
No, if I get DMCA'd because of Mai's literal fat ass, I'm just gonna turn the game off. That's the end of KOF. We're not playing it anymore.
Well, especially since it can happen at any time, you know.
Plus, I generally just don't really like these characters. I don't really like Mai because he's like, people think like, oh, the best oh yeah, my waifu in KOF is Mai. Yeah, just like everyone's waifu in Darkstalkers is freaking Morgan. They're literally the town bicycle people get a chance to ride. Like, I don't really care for Mai. I really don't.
Even though that's highly unlikely, and I have to kind of agree with Dio on this one. I don't see it being a problem, kind of thing.
Yeah, I know it's highly unlikely, but don't forget, we're gonna DMCA you for the most randomest of reasons, because yes, that's the algorithm.
Well, to be fair, like the only problems we've had so far, DMCA-wise, was
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack, yeah.
And that's because, like, you know, spoilers, and it was still rarely kind of new, I suppose, but I call bullshit.
It was new enough that it was a problem, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And do I think that's shitty? Yeah, I think that's shitty.
Whoa.
You know, it's like, so we lost the whole fucking
Playthrough.
segment. Well, we didn't lose the whole playthrough. We lost the finale.
Oh, yeah, because of spoilers and all that stuff, and we don't need that.
Well, yeah. Which is weird, because, like, oh yeah, like, the music's fine, like, the opening intro is fine, all that shit's fine. But yeah, no, the finale was too much. It's like, really?
Yeah, the finale in itself specifically, because it had spoilers of the actual show, the canon ending. Which makes me laugh. It's like, oh yeah, we put the canon ending in our game. Like, that is hilarious. It's hilarious and annoying.
Well, we even had arguments about that too. I mean, in fact, they put the canon ending for the series in the game.
Yep.
You know, what was it? Because, like, the series itself has a ending. And I will say, is like, if I was just left with that ending, like, honestly, I wouldn't be that heartbroken. Yeah, it sucks for Jack, but it also makes logical sense. You know, if you have no Aku, then you have no daughters of Aku.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the other thing is, like, she has literally the same powers Aku does, which can actually make her immune to his bullshit. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. It's your story. I'm not gonna judge you harshly.
Except it will to myself. But again, if it was literally just left there where it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, bad ending for Jack because, you know, he set out to accomplish his goal, but it cost him everything kind of thing. It's like, that makes sense. It's like, I can't even argue with that.
Yeah, basically
But
just
then,
undid
like,
everything that was done.
well, it undid his relationship, yeah. But on the flip side of that too is like, honestly, like, putting that next to the game ending, which is supposedly the true canon ending. Whereas, like, you get that little spotlight, whereas, like, Jack gets the happy ending, and, you know, for whatever magical reason, like, she's able to come back and fight time. I felt that was a weaker ending, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Same.
Alright, because, like, okay. And I know this is getting into, like, you know, my personal opinion kind of thing. But, you know, Jack has always struck me as a character who is literally defined by his one trope of, I need to defeat Aku so that I can set things back to normal.
Yeah, because if he defeated Aku in the future timeline, that means Jack technically gets to more or less go home by finding any other way of whatever time portal and all that stuff to go back to his proper time and defeat Aku then.
Right, anyway, so, like, it doesn't even matter if he defeats him in the future, because, like, the future is undone if he immediately goes back and defeats Aku, which is what happens in the ending of Samurai Jack proper. The animation. The anime, to be clear what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Literally, he phases out from the fight with Aku, and then phases back in fucking years later in his own existence, but like 5 minutes of time in between the fights.
Yeah, because time travel can be weird like that. Like, oh, I send someone back in time, but they're just here now in this instance.
Right. And like, yeah, that makes perfect logical sense. It's following its own rules.
Watch. That's what I was trying to do with friggin' Clark. Ground grab into the friggin' roll. That's what I was trying to do. Oh fuck.
And again, it's like, if anything, and again, and I do like the romance he builds with, I forget her name.
Ashi.
Ashi. I do like the romance he builds with Ashi, and I think it's fucking fully believable, and it's very, like, nice and poetic kind of thing. But here's the catch to that, is like, that is not Jack's driving character thing. Like, his character thing was to go back to the past.
He's grown ass man just body slammed that girl. Why does that make me laugh?
Well, I mean, she entered the tournament. She signed the line. But, you know, him accomplishing his goal means he had to sacrifice everything to do it. And honestly, it was like, that sounds like something Jack would do.
Fuck. There we go. Alright, continue.
Yeah. So, like, you know, again, him basically unknowingly granted sacrificing Ashi is like, yeah, he didn't understand what, you know, what it was going to cost him to finish his quest.
Yeah, makes a point.
Now, cut to the ending of the game, which is supposedly the canon ending, and it's like, honestly, that just feels like pandering. It's like, it feels like you're missing the point of Jack. You know, it's like, Jack's life has been nothing but hardship and fucking trying to do the right thing a lot of the times. You know, I mean, there's even the, what was it, the dragon that was like killing a town, and he's like, oh, I'm here to slay you. He's like, no, don't slay me, I'm just sick.
Yeah, that one was funny. Like, oh, he's about to go in there and slay the dragon. He's just sick, man. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like,
damn.
It's like, yeah, Jack's an evolving character like that, so it's one of the more interesting reasons why I like him.
I know Das Wiggles proper would have punched the shit out the dragon. Tell him to sneeze upwards then, man, shit!
Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, yeah, it's like Das would roll in there with the same attitude Jack had, sure, but it's like, you know, he also wouldn't fight somebody who's sick. You know, it's like, it would almost be like Predator watch at that point. He's like, you can't defend yourself, then there's no honor in this fight.
What do you know about honor, Pumpkin Man?
Enough to break free of the chains.
Keep doing that super and I don't mean to, and I hate it.
But yeah, and like I said, it's like, I fully respect that episode, because it is actually one of my favorites, because like, yeah, it's like, you go in with one mindset, and then it's like, all of a sudden it's like, oh no, it's something completely different. It's like, here's fucking what actually is happening.
One of my favorite episodes are with Jack and the Scotsman are together. That it just makes me laugh. Especially their first interaction.
Yeah.
Cause like, oh, I was about to get punched the fuck out, but all right. But yeah, like it's one of my personal favorites, especially when they first meet. Their first meeting is just like the funniest thing to me, because Scotsman is talking a whole lot of mad shit, and Jack's just asking like, "Hey, can I get by, please?" Like, that's just hilarious.
Well, yeah, but he also stabbed the Scotsman fucking bagpipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was seen as an insult to him. So
he was like, "You want to be okay? I can be mean too." Stabs your bagpipes. How dare you? He stabbed him in the pipes!
He was over here. Pretty sure Dawes starts fights face to face. He was like, he's not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, sick or not. Like, hey man, I'm sick. And that's after Dawes threw the first punch.
No, you're misunderstanding that quote then. I will fight you and I will do it for glory and honor. But I'm also not going to fight a fucking sick and weak opponent.
You says just because I'm sick, I'm weak.
Depends on the sickness.
I mean, I can get down with the sickness.
Can't we all? Dio stabs Dawson's flask. Oh, you shouldn't have done that there, laddie.
Ooh. Tobias grabs a chair. This gonna be good. Ooh, this gonna be good. Like, gets a chair and a drink. I'm like, I'm just gonna watch this happen. I'm not gonna stop anything. I'm just gonna watch this happen.
Ah, getting on your boy, eh?
I know, somebody messing with Dawes Flask is gonna be an instant fight happening.
Only did you have to go down to do such a thing.
Ooh, you don't say something bad.
I'ma just enjoy this. I'm here for the comments.
Oh boy, the comment section's gonna start.
I like little Mike.
That's right, she's basically a Shoto. Damn it.
Show you up! Show you up!
I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm mad at him.
I'm paying for it, apparently.
Very much so. I'm literally just getting like, okay, I barely know what I'm doing, so yeah, don't expect too much for this run through of characters, but whatever.
That's what power of editing is for.
Foot dive!
As long as you don't take too long, because then I have to kind of make a montage.
Foot dive! Foot dive! Foot dive! Foot dive! Foot
Thankfully,
dive!
I haven't had to make a montage of you yet. Got real close on the raptor fight, though.
Shut up, okay? The raptor fight was a bit much for me, alright? It was like, I had to remember, I was like, can he do a grab like, yes he can, oh good, no! Had to remember, like, can he grab me from that distance? Apparently he can!
I thought you were about 1 or 2 rounds away from getting montaged.
We're gonna do a montage!
Oh, you want those balls to me? I'll throw balls at you! Give me that sip.
Oh no, Athena's in trouble. What should I do? Somebody should go and help her. You see Medusa over there smiling to herself.
I should pop popcorn to this.
Oh shit.
So come on, man, you're right there.
It's like, give me the right move!
Come on, Athena.
I don't know. You mentioned name Athena's and Medusa. Could be the wrong person, could be the right person. She's gonna just stare menacingly. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she's a foot dive or a cycle crusher. However you want to phrase that one.
She technically does have a foot dive. I don't know the input for it, but I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah. Well, technically, you've only got to win one more round, so. She can't control it.
Finally, my mortal coil has been broken. Behold my true power as I skip.
Select order.
Okay, Yuri, go get your ass kicked. And followed by
Yeah,
Mai's,
that's right.
then Mai's fat tits, and then the useless one, Athena. It's hilarious because people in the actual game, and like characters in the game, will give shit to Athena. Specifically her.
So wait, Athena's your anchor in this one?
Yeah, because I can just cheese.
Boss difficulty increases due to skipping cutscenes.
Well, shit. Well, there goes my life bar. Suddenly, enter my life bar only has 1 hit of HP on. I'm like, how?
She just rolls out with a fucking,
Love tap.
I wasn't even gonna say the love tap. It's like the Shin Hatsuri or something like that. Fucking the Akuma Rush.
Oh, the Satsui no, the Shingoku Satsu.
Yeah. Like, you just, like, round 1 fight and it just happens.
Round 1, fight Shingoku Satsu. Like, what happened? I didn't even get a chance to move. I know.
Exactly. Counter reversal!
Player 2 takes an early lead.
Alright, good job, Yuri. You did exactly what I need you to do. Nothing.
That thing is like, damn, that digging's sweet, man.
Round 2.
Alright, Tits McGee, you're up.
Time to put that fat ass to work.
Burn those calories, girl.
Who's bad? Like when I see her flying through the air, I just think of Yoshi's fucking second jump.
No, I think that too.
Quick echo.
That's hilarious and all, but you're kind of distracting me just a bit.
Quick, up me.
Oh no, here comes the literal one-touch death.
No, just go with the flying ass grab.
Not looking good for player one.
I mean, Yuri did everything what I needed her to do. Absolutely nothing. And more or less, my more or less most hated one. What is that fucking hitbox on that thing? Seriously, that projectile just hit me for no reason.
The word massive is what you're missing.
Sounds like someone I know. Really? Who does that sound like?
Well, I mean, technically the trick or treat is kind of my hitbox is yes. Okay, technically trick or treat is best is an AOE, so.
Damn it. I kept rolling. The one time I remember, oh yeah, I can roll, and I'm just spamming it and I'm getting thrown around. Alright, Yuri, do something useful.
That is something useful thing. You're at the sticks, though. And that's it.
Yep. I tried.
Player two takes it.
Well, I guess you got half a life bar. If you can get another half of a life bar, you're doing fine.
Then a third of all of whatever else is left.
Well, it's a if you can do a half whatever's left, then yeah, you're fine. Flying dead bomb.
Damn it. Oh well, that worked.
Take what you can get. That titty grab.
Titty twister. Oh god, where did she learn the titty twister?
Anytime you get a clean hit, man.
Oh shit. Ow.
Yeah, where's the grab?
Dive bomb!
All eyes are on the
There you go. There you go.
winner.
We just have to keep chipping and whittling down.
You cannot stop this girth.
Seriously, you cannot. Seriously, fat ass my.
That ass just saved your life, man.
I guess I'll give her that much credit, but I wish people would stop trying to push her on me like they're a goddamn Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, yes, clearly they're pushing her on you.
No, because people want to give me shit like, oh yeah, I like Leona. Like, oh, okay. But what about Mai though? What about her?
You know, it's like people can have it, play it for you. It's fine.
Exactly. And skip.
Team Super Heroine. So there's
No, don't you dare. I don't want to hear it from you.
Yeah.
I want to get as far away from this team as possible.
Female Terry, DLC.
Shit, whatever. Technically, there is a canon female Terry. Her name is Alice. She learned from Terry, more or less, I think. Yeah, she was in the previous KOF game, and
She had a thing for fighting Umbrella.
no. Different franchise, man.
I know.
Yes, and Athena's going back to be a pop star, and blah blah blah, and who cares?
Cause I'm a pop star. I got my rocks on.
Yeah, her being a pop idol with her friend slash boyfriend or whatever, wherever the hell he was. Because I don't think he was playable. I could be wrong. I'm barely paying attention to characters I don't exactly play as.
That's well, that's fair. I guess it's kind of like Mortal Kombat when it's like, I don't care about these characters, they can go fucking die for all I care.
They can go die again.
My wife!
Oh, Kunso. Thank you, Dio. That's his name. Some random jackass she was on the team with. Technically, he was also her manager, as well as, boyfriend or whatever. I'm like, okay, sure, I can tell that relationship's gonna go fine.
Clearly.
I'm not gonna lie, the background art is glorious.
Oh, absolutely. No argument there.
I always can give credit to Essie.
Recruited to be like pop idols.
Yes, they did. That's literally Athena's shtick. Like, oh, you know, her being a pop idol, she's always looking for, you know, more talent to join her doing thing. Which is just like, God, why? Please, just go away.
Yeah.
Battle Arts Superior is a pro wrestling team. Yeah,
That's the Raptor guy?
That's the Raptor guy. I think that team is next or down in the third line. I could be wrong.
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, we'll find out in a minute because apparently these girls chatting it up about pop idol careers and all that stuff, and Athena give that shit up. Be a productive member of society. No one really cares about your pop idol bullshit.
Apparently somebody does, and she's a pop idol.
Yeah, her number one fanboy, manager, and boyfriend. I mean, sure.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that's literally who he is. He's her number one fanboy, her boyfriend, and her manager. I'm like, dude, you're a serious triple threat without even having to do anything.
Seriously.
I mean, I heard, you know, being supporting couples, but come on, man.
Talk about, you know, yeah, it's like, we're fully invested in this line, are we?
Yeah, no. Because, was that Athena's just as bad as, Jam and, Guilty Gear? She will beat up people and tell them to come work for a restaurant. Yeah, Guilty Gear X. Yeah, she did that and tell people, like, hey, you should come work for my restaurant. Like, you just whooped this person's ass. Also story.